Всім привіт, з вами знову Джекі, і ми продовжуємо грати гру Bound by Flame. Так, давайте відправимось. З нами зараз на радіо Рейман, чи як його там називають. Так, і нам завтра туди. Так, що це є? Золото, кості, добре, і це теж добре. Давай, спускайся. Оп. Ай-яй-яй, промазано. Так, було щит нажати. Йо. Так, давай. Давай. Так, давай цей. Так. Все, давай. Так, ти оживай. Так, давай тобі виберемо тактику інакше. Що ти? На копашку підеш. Боєприпас 6. Так, що у мене зараз стоїть? Достаточно меню. Що це приється на ці? Одного били, ще десь. Так, ще десь є. Яйця. Так, ще десь є. Так, ні, вже немає. Кожа. Так, все вроде підняв. Давай. О, щось має бути гарне тут. Судьба. Так, постійно забуваю яку тут. Бой, судьба. Ось судьба має менше урон. Сюди нам, так? Сюди. Так. Як ви пам'ятаєте, ми полюємо на якогось звіря, який забирає людей. Чи що? Ну, вроді щось таке все. Щось пікало. Пуститься. Так, ну куда? Сюда. Синяк, ой-ой-ой. Ой! Ну, ой! Так, підняв. Так. Наші арбалетні болти. Защитні огні. Це 2, бо там ця штука з вогню нічого не було корисного. Так, а тут походу щось має бути. Ні, нічого. Ну, печалька. Так. Воу-воу. Знову ці пришелепкуючі чудики. Так, чекай. Два. Стріляти. Ну, все, нема. Так, коротше. Давай. Ай-яй-яй, не фотон, не фотон. Пахуся, подми. Подми. Иди сюда. Так, постійно забуваю дивитися на кіте. Дарно. Запіпалимо свій меч. Так, чекай. О, то я ж нажимав. Давай вертайся. Що печалька? Ну що за люди? Так, нема. Стріляй, бо ще погано стане. Так, давайте будемо ману використовувати. Давай, мана. Куда? Давай, давай. А куда ж ты стреляешь? Тварюка, 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 тварюка. Щоб вам погано стало. Так, два. На, давай, що й, на. Що ж? О, нарешті, нарешті. Ух, це сталося. Так, чекай, чувак, ти взагалі такого здалека. Це ти називаєш крутий урон? Все. Побороли його. Самоцвіт. Тут взагалі нічого інтересного. Давайте карту подивимося. Так, нам куди, значить. Значить, ми маємо підніматися так.
Soldiers came up against a stronger force. A much stronger force.
За много крові. Чайка, їх всіх убили. What the fuck? Це було неочікувано, якщо чесно. Я такого собі. Так, я буду допомагати тобі здалека, чувак. Я не хочу тратити, але не прийдеться потратити. Боже. Так, давай з тобою поговоримо.
Relmar. Yes. We need to. What would you like? I'd like you to. Brilliant. Just waiting.
Ага, забув. Зброя. Яка це була зброя? Арабеска, імператорський клинок. Способность взаимодействия. Ну на гірше. Та й цей теж. Ага, чекай, імператорський. Теж не дуже крутий. Ні, все ж таки. Але, в принципі, як його прокачати. Так. Просто. Ні, то він уже стане гірший. Так. Імператорський клинок. Ну, доволі крутий такий. Так, що це? Це босс? Це босс, певно. Holy shit! What the fuck?
Another sleepless night. Another sleepless night. Another sleepless night. Another sleepless night.
Єс. Так, це ж покраще. Так, супер мега круто.
My hero, you did it. You're so big and strong. Now would you kindly get me out of this stinking cage?
Do not do it! I know this woman. She is not here by accident. She is a witch. If you free her, we all run the risk of falling under the power of her magic.
But Father, we can't just let this poor person die here. It would be inhuman.
Inhuman? That is exactly what she is, my child.
He's the wicked one. Aeolus, is it not? He's the one who imprisoned me, with no food or water and barely clothed.
I what? You lying bitch! Don't listen to her.
Father?
She is trying to manipulate you. Use your brain, child.
I'm begging you, get me out of here. I can't hold on much longer.
You seem to know a lot about her. What the hell are you doing here anyway?
The steward asked me to look into a dark power that has been affecting some of the villagers. Something evil. And my search has led me here. It is no coincidence. That cursed woman is the cause.
I wouldn't expect him to admit to keeping a woman captive in the swamps for his own evil purposes.
Nonsense.
And so you just trotted out here with no escort. What, were you afraid we'd charge you extra?
I came here as quickly as possible, yes, to stop you committing a grievous error. I
Так,
was
ну,
hoping that you would
виглядає
escort us back to
підозріло.
the village afterwards. Without a supplement, yes. Seems to me that you are quite well paid.
Так, хто ти?
My name is Edwin. The ignorant will tell you that I'm a witch, a sorceress, or even a necromancer. The truth is much simpler and more socially acceptable. I am, in fact, a magician. But neither as powerful nor as evil-minded as they think me.
She lies to thee. She is hiding something, and it is not her body. You would say that.
I beg your pardon.
No, nothing.
Believe me, she is powerful. She is evil, and she is a danger to us all.
I've never been in
Давайте
the habit of just letting people die like
просто
animals.
веземо її. Щось не то.
Whatever their crimes may be.
Все ж таки можна
This
буде
woman
потім
is
опять
no
вбити.
Deathwalker. That's enough for me. We'll take it back to Valvanor, and you can tell your stories to them.
Stay away, you stupid girl.
Ах ти сука, ти хотів її вбити.
Leave her in that cage.
Так, ну шарики в неї доволі круті.
Now meet your eternity.
What are you doing to him? Let him go!
Very well. You may have him. I am finished.
Father? Father! Oh no, no! This can't be happening!
You're gonna wish you had died back there in that cell, you sick bitch.
Wait, wait! If I am to die, I wish to know who stands before me.
I am Vulcan, Powder Master of the Freeborn Blades. And as for the man you made the mistake of killing, he was our...
That is not my question. Who stands before me? Are you an imbecile or blind?
I might be the mercenary who is going to grab you by your snake of a tongue and throw you into the darkest pit he can find.
From what I can see, you're an imbecile, incapable of piercing the face that hides the true nature of the Red Scribes.
Well, I can pierce your face, if that's all you want, in several places.
Mock, if you like. Lamb that you are. You insist on believing that your employers are only scholars, curious and inoffensive. Can you not see more? Red Scribes, Ice Lords, they come from the same mold, and they want the same thing. Some are simply more successful in their
Цікаво.
efforts. Aeolus thought I possessed knowledge which he could use to become the equal of the Ice Lords. That's why he questioned me.
So what? We're at war, and getting our asses kicked. We can't really blame him for trying to find a way to stop the Deadwalkers.
Of course. It was for the good of all that I was captured and sequestered here in secret. It was to protect freedom that I was starved, tortured, and humiliated for weeks on end. It was goodwill and kindness that made him enslave a monster to guard my prison. Oh yes, I heard them, all of the screams. That beast did not lack for meat.
Вона
No,
каже якісь
indeed.
якось дуже захоплюючі. Мені здається, що вона
in
не,
truth,
не
the
бреше.
scribe was such a brave man that it was only for the happiness of his darling daughter that he tried to stab her.
That's ridiculous! You are the monster! You're a liar! My father wasn't like that! A liar! You murderer! You'll pay for what you did!
Sybil, wait! Shit. Relmar, you think you could find the girl and get her back to the village safe and sound?
I will bring her back. Keep a close eye on your new prize.
That goes without saying. Which, I suggest you behave yourself if you don't want to find yourself back rotting in that cell of yours. I'm far from finished with you. I have questions. Lots of questions. And you had better make damn sure I like the answers.
So be it. Then I will tell you exactly what you want to hear, mercenary.
Так.
You had the upper hand. Why did you decide to kill the leader of the Red Scribes?
I desperately needed to replenish my power, so I drained his. My mood grows a bit murderous when I get too hungry, or when I spend too many days trapped in a filthy cell without so much as a toilet. Your friend was no hero. His aim was to reproduce the same ancient rituals that permitted powerful magicians to become the Ice Lords that we are fighting even now.
He wasn't my friend. He was my employer, and a very influential man. You could have spared him, giving credence to your version of events, but you chose to kill him, and thus any chance of them listening to you.
He was a deceitful and manipulative man. No one would have listened to me, so I permitted myself the pleasure of preventing him from harming anyone else.
The World Heart has had nothing but suffering from these magicians. I rejoice at this death. We need more like it.
Так.
Let's say I understand your reasons, but it was still a reprehensible thing to do that has put us both in a seriously shitty
Так, я
situation.
більше хочу піти шляхом.
We're going to have to play this
Демона.
right in Valvanor. We'll try to talk to the steward, or the Red Scribes will lynch you without a second thought.
We? Am I to infer that you're going to help me, gentle mercenary?
Somebody has to deal
Закрий
with it.
свій
You seem to
ротик.
take pleasure in exposing yourself. To trouble, I mean.
It's true, I hate denying myself a little pleasure, but I'm not worried about the outcome. Aeolus's daughter saw everything. She is an innocent, and will confirm everything that happened here. All you need to do is deliver your model prisoner to your steward.
Besides Alas, did you see any of the other Red Scribes?
I was drugged before being brought here. Aeolus is the only scribe who came to visit me during my captivity. But his second-in-command must have known, although I don't know exactly how much Aeolus was able to manipulate his puppets. If they are all as naive as his daughter, I imagine the temptation must have been great.
The Red Scribes performed a ritual in an ancient temple. Does that mean anything to you?
So that's the reason why he disappeared. The ritual was designed to augment his power. Had it succeeded, he would have become an accomplished magician, the first step toward becoming an Ice Lord. Given the ease with which I killed him, I suspect the ritual was a failure, or at least a partial failure.
Let's just say the results weren't quite what he was hoping for. But something definitely happened. There was a burst of light, or maybe flame. This thing entered inside me.
Ну, случно
A thing?
це
What thing?
яка.
A sort of parasite. The Red Scribes told me it was a demon.
Neither one nor the other, insolent boy. I bring thee flames. I bring thee the World Heart. I bring thee the power, and thou would have hold me back with thy ingratitude and thy weak, pitiful
Норм
body.
сказав,
Thou
норм.
darest name me parasite.
Hello? You still here?
Huh? Oh yeah, I forgot to mention. He's kind of sensitive.
I must say, I have never heard of such a thing. It is, at the very least, troubling.
The end result is I sometimes find myself wondering who I am, what I am. That is, when we're not arguing, or it's not taking control without asking me what I think about it. Then again,
This is absolutely fascinating. I think when we get the chance, we should talk about it in more depth, meaning we undoubtedly need to experiment a bit. There is probably much to learn from this demon.
we'll see. For now, we've got more pressing
Ну
problems.
давай, пішли вже пограємо, що там.
Let's
Пішли.
finish this discussion in Valvanor. Better get back before they send a battalion out to look for us.
Так.
you decided what you...
I'm working
Це
on it.
я ще роботу.
Meanwhile, I will...
Блін.
You are free to do what you want. So one for...
Yes, a place, a space.
Коротше, накаєш там.
I would like to ask you a few questions. So this demon inside...
I can't say for sure. I've only rarely ever seen something so interesting, but all the same.
To the world, huh?
It's a simple question of logic. The ritual performed by the scribes had to make
Okay, but what's my role in it?
For now, you are the vehicle. You'll have to decide if you're going to use its power.
Thanks.
Що таке?
Edwin, I need to speak to you.
What can I...
Thanks.
Ага, я все добре. Так, але там я вижу блістяшку одну. Угу. Так, сюди. А туди як попасти мені? Так, ти будеш робити сама по собі. Так. Ё-моё. Отправляемся назад. Це болото. Так, ідемо. Так, як я хочу просто піти напряму. Давай. Так, я навіть битись не буду, просто піду вперед. Так, ти де чола? Воно. Так. Ще торговцеві треба буде зайти заодно.
I'll be pissed, but I gotta go fix him.
Well, first go see your steward before the villagers decide to burn me at the stake. I mean, if you want to, Vulcan.
Так, схони. Що це? Кожа, проситься, добре. Так, де тут місний кузнець? Ага, стой, чувак, здорово.
So, you...
Show me what you...
Показуй. Шлізна хватка, то ні. Ні. Ловкач. Ну, ловкач ще. Крутий. Нагрудний. А от я би тобі продав дещо. Так, продам тобі це. Шлем наемника. Так, ну императорский. Подати судьбу. И клинок ты может быть продал. Так, она еще стоит. Бонусы. Пофигу она стоит, такое дело. Так, давайте зганяємо до старости. Він зараз знову почне говорити.
I'd rather stay here if you don't mind.
Why? You're not planning to give me the slip by any...
I don't like the idea of getting locked up by the Red Scribes again. It might provoke me into a loss of my And I'm sure that you don't want to have to scrape another one of your employers up off the ground.
Well, it's true that I prefer they remain in one piece. All right, fine, you can stay here. But if you do get it in your head...
I'm trembling, but yes, I'll wait here.
Давай, чекай. Це глема. Десь не тут. Ну, не супер, але не буде. Так, давайте более якось фізично. Чотири. Чекайте, що тут, що можна взяти? Баланс. Поджигання це. Ну, порчені кості треба купити. Метал. Оця гарна всадника файна. Ок. Є. Так, зараз знову за Дібігана будемо слухати 2 години.
So, did you find this famous beast?
Found it and killed it. But don't hold your breath waiting for its fur for next winter, because I didn't bring it back for you.
Excellent news. I knew the village could count on you.
Actually, not so excellent. Alis is dead.
Dead? But no, that's not possible. Are you sure?
Yes,
When it
I'm
doesn't move
sure.
and it doesn't breathe and it looks at you with an even stupider gaze than one of your guards, that generally means it's dead, yeah.
I demand that you show some respect. The Red Scribes are a precious help to us here. Aeolus was a useful man, a good man, and he was under your care.
A precious help, huh? You know the beast didn't get there by accident, right? Your precious friends put it there to guard a woman that they've been secretly holding prisoner for weeks.
A woman in the middle of the swamp? That is unusual. But why would the scribes choose to do such a thing?
Other than the fact that they're walking libraries, we know nothing about their sect. Nobody's got any idea what they're capable of. But everybody keeps their mouths shut because they can do a few tricks. And we never had better doctors. Aeolus was even ready to kill his own daughter to cover up his secrets.
What nonsense is this? How can you make such ridiculous accusations? Am I to understand he died at your hands?
He turned up all alone at the place where I fought the beast. No guide, no escort. He knew the way. And after coming after Sybil, there was a fight, and he didn't survive.
What madness. What do you know of this prisoner? If Aeolus held her captive, she must have been dangerous.
I don't know much. Edwin isn't exactly the talkative type.
Well then, you must find out immediately. As of now, she is your responsibility. I should deliver her to the Red Scribes without any further ado, yet, after what you have told me, I no longer know what to think. She will be given a fair hearing. Until that time, she never leaves your presence. If there is the least incident, I promise you, you shall answer for it. And there is no prison here, in case you had not noticed.
Okay, sounds fair to me.
However low your opinion was of Aeolus, his death is a great... He was meant to be looking into a most disturbing matter.
All right, I can see where this is headed. What do you...
There is no guarantee that you have the necessary skills to handle this matter, Freeborn.
What is it? An epidemic?
That's exactly what I'd like to know. Several of the villagers have been behaving curiously of late. They have become distant, taciturn, and barely react to the world around them.
They're just hungover. You'd know if you got drunk more often.
I believe there are a few here who might.
Так, фігня. Та, ці діалоги вони трішки вже дотягнули. Хтось там може в коментарях вже напише, що це я якийсь лось, я чмо, ідіот, що деякі коментарі збивають. Ну просто суть він сказав, що нам треба якусь епідемію знайти. Типу того. Більше мені, в принципі, нічого не потрібно. Завдання я понял. Так, тут не має бути якийсь... А, ні, немає. Так, давайте сюди підемо наверх. Тут ще можна піти. Так, сюди. Туди можна якось піти. Так, ось. Так. Ой. Так.
As I understand it, some people are behaving even more stupidly than they normally do.
That's right. They have asked me to check it out.
Perfect. I'll come along with you.
Hang on. What is your interest in all of this? Don't tell me it's the pleasure of my company.
Well, it is a rare pleasure following along behind a fire-breathing trooper.
Look, I'm a soldier, you're a whore. What's your stake in all of this? What do you want from me?
I've just been desperately hoping that somehow, under that crusty, grimy shell, I would find at least a flicker of intelligence somewhere.
Well, if you always talk like this, I'm not surprised that somebody threw you into a cage in the middle of the swamps.
Oh my. Please don't tell me that a few verbal darts were capable of piercing your hard, mercenary shell.
You're right. It would take a lot more than that to get to me. But that doesn't mean I appreciate your tone.
It's true, you do have a temper. It's been boiling lately, am I right? Like a flame that is eating away at you.
Let's get back to the subject. Why do you want to do this investigation with me?
I am trapped in a filthy village full of hateful and suspicious peasants who wouldn't hesitate 1 second to burn me at the stake if you weren't here to stop them. If I stick with you, it's far less risky. And who knows? If I can help you, maybe they'll end up accepting me.
Okay, fine. Follow me.
Так, проміті броні. Так, чекайте, нам куди треба йти? Шорти знову на ті болота. Мені подобається тут біг, він швидкий і він нормальний такий. Так. Самці, давайте не виготовимо ще. Турний глаз. персонажі, потім тут. Так, не треба предмети. Предмети. Через здоров'я. Так, заодно треба. Ну, судьба. Так, ловушка тоже не кончена. Давайте. Так, виспалось. Так, це хто?
Vulcan! For fuck's...
I never laid a finger on him, Captain. But if you want my opinion,
So you had to kill him? That was our fucking employer.
I didn't kill him. It was this woman, Edwin. She killed him.
That's what they told me. That doesn't change the fact that that dish rag of a scribe was our client. If he was trying to fuck us over, it's up to me to deal with that. And for a starter, where did this wee tart that's spilling out of...
She was his prisoner in the swamp. Looks like he was trying to get information out of her, which he obviously didn't.
All right then. Maybe she can be of use to us. I already spoke with Aeolas's assistant. Seems he pulled the wool over their eyes as much as he did ours. They're petrified. So they've agreed to honor their contract with us. I need you to get this Edwin woman to talk. I want to know where she's from, who she is.
Understood, Captain. I'll check it out.
If you can find Hawk, tell him to get his arse back here. I sent him out on a recon mission and...
Do you think something happened to him?
Well, there aren't any decent whorehouses around here, so yes, something may well have happened to him.
I'll find him, sir. Captain, have you had any news?
Are you trying to be funny?
I'm leaving.
Так, затупив. Чекай.
Are you okay? I was just, you know, being...
Hast thou gone mad? His lips move not.
I'm just trying to save face. I hate being ignored.
Так, ми маємо з ним поговорити.
You wanted the freeborn.
As long as we have to.
Штрафи.
Have you heard about these villagers?
Yes, I've had reports about them. Take that one over there, for example. The one giving me the fisheye. If we weren't stuck... I've asked Buffalo to keep an eye on them. If they start getting squabbly, he'll give us a...
I'm leaving.
Давай, пішли. О боже, знову треба вертатися. Так, треба. Так, що мені? Ага, ні, не з тобою. Чи з тобою? Так, це Пономаренко.
Greetings, mercenary.
Да, хочу ще
I wanted
спросити.
to ask you. The life of a refugee.
I've been a refugee for years. 5 to be exact. And believe me, it's never easy. But this village is a pretty good place. The healing house gives us food most of the time, and we're safe. That's not bad.
Have you ever met...
He came to see the refugees several times, but I never spoke to him. I got the impression he couldn't stand us. He's the boss and we're the little people, see?
How are things going with the guard?
No, we don't see them too much around here. They're basically here to guard the village. They don't give a shit about the refugees. And I hope for the steward's sake that he's not counting too much on them to keep him safe. I've seen lots of soldiers on the road, but as useless as that...
I wanted to ask you.
Ага.
I wanted to...
А, блін.
Right.
Нам, походу, треба в тому запитатися. Больно.
The captain tells me you're keeping an eye on the villagers that are
Yes. Look at them. You see that couple? Take a good look at the husband. I've seen livelier zombies. It's like he was dead inside. And they aren't the only ones. There must be at least half a dozen of them. But what bothers me that if you look closely, you can see they're checking everything out.
But what's wrong with them?
No idea. They look like they're turning into deadwalkers, but the odd thing is how they're spread out.
Чорт, і тут уже знову
You see how they're
згадали
placed? They can check
цього
out most of the village
Валькін
from where they
деда.
are. I'm almost certain they're scouting the place out for someone. Since you seem interested, you should go and talk to them.
I have a few questions.
Давай.
See you later.
Так. О. Фак.
Good day. Are you...
You might say that. Millie.
Well, do you know what's wrong with him? Have you noticed anything strange about him lately?
Well, of course I noticed. He's the one who's a vegetable, not me. Still, I must admit.
How long ago did he change?
About 3 days ago. He went out hunting in the swamps. But when he come back empty-handed, he had that far-away look in his eyes.
Sorry to have bothered. In what way peaceful? Is he normally an active guy?
Active? You must be joking. But it's the first time. And I don't know which of the gods I have to thank, but he don't snore no more neither.
You mean he sleeps soundly?
Well, he sleeps less, if that's what you mean. I've even caught him sneaking out in the middle of the night, but he always comes back after a few hours.
Do you have any idea where he goes off to?
No, I've got no idea. Not down the tavern, and that's the main thing.
It doesn't bother you at all?
Let's be honest. Considering the sort of women what are still available in the village and what a rubbish lover he is, I doubt he's got a mistress. And he's hardly gonna find any gorgeous sluts wandering around the swamps.
You might be surprised.
You're too kind. I can't decide whether I'm flattered or vaguely insulted.
Don't change a thing. You're perfect.
So true. Thanks for note.
Sorry to have bumped.
Так, тут я маю з кожним.
We now know that our strange patients are going out at night. So, let's find out where they're going.
Ні, ну вона права. Я теж не хочу ходити тут 2 години. Так. Самоцвет. Так, де це я маю йти? Сюди.
Do you know this woman?
Of course I know her. Her name's Agatha, and she's my wife these past 8 years. Even if
What happened to her?
Ask her yourself. She don't talk to me no more.
Is there anything else?
Well, she ain't much between the thighs, if that's what you mean. She don't say or do nothing. Just sort of lets me get on with it. She don't even pretend to notice what we're doing.
Men, give them a piece of meat, and they're just a couple of minutes away from satisfaction and sleep.
Yeah, sure, but not everyone.
True. Some are more discerning. Others show the meat a little more respect.
I was only trying to give her a nice moment to patch things up between us, sort of.
That's not really what I was asking about.
Oh, sorry. I woke up this night and she weren't there. I must have dozed a half hour before I gone back to sleep, but she never come back. I never saw her again until sunrise.
And I imagine you have no idea where she could have gone?
None. And she wouldn't say nothing to me, like usual. I hope that bitch ain't off seeing another man. That's all I need.
I can't imagine why she would want to do that. You seem like the perfect husband.
How long has she been?
It come over her like a dose of the shits a couple of days ago. see, she goes off with Jervis and the others.
Where exactly did they...
What? How the fuck should I know? You'll pardon me, but gathering berries, but at any rate, they never go far, otherwise...
So she didn't go alone?
Yeah, that's him. There were 5 or 6 of them. Why don't you go and ask Jervis? He should be over by the barracks. We'll have a better chance.
I'll be leaving now.
Так, є.
I think we better go.
Новий рівень. Круто. Потрачено. Так. Так, одну очку. О. О, таке мені подобається. Таке треба. Зверлов. Получается больше этого. Так. Идея. Що ж, дорогі глядачі, з вами був Джекі. Ставте лайки, підписуйтесь на канал, пишіть коментарі, пишіть, що мені подобається. Взагалі пишіть коментарі, коментуйте. А я стану так Зедвен. І скажу вам, бувайте!